ISIL is a terrorist organization.
ISIL.
ISIS, ISIL, IS, Daesh. These names all refer to the same militant group, the Islamic State. Call them what you want, but by summer 2014, they were known worldwide.
These terrorists are desperate for legitimacy, especially their attempt to use Islam to justify their violence.
They defy the stereotype of scattered terrorists hiding in caves. Parts of ISIS are organized like a light army, others as sophisticated terrorist cells. It's all aimed towards one goal: to redraw the map of the Middle East by creating a new state, an Islamic State.
Inshallah, we'll break the barrier of Iraq, Jordan, Lebanon, all the countries.
So how did this actually happen? How did a terrorist organization end up in control of massive amounts of territory across Syria and Iraq? This is the story of ISIS, how they built a 21st century terrorist organization, made it self-financing, and how they are now evolving under a new set of challenges. ISIS emerged in part from the ashes of Al-Qaeda in Iraq. Its leader is Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, an Iraqi preacher who fought in the insurgency. In 2004, he was captured by the U.S., but was considered insignificant enough that they released him. Baghdadi led his group to Syria, where they established a stronghold. Amid the chaos of the civil war, ISIS soon became the most powerful terrorist faction. The Syrian city of Raqqa became the group's capital by mid-2013. There, they instituted real governance, establishing Sharia courts, taking over administrative buildings, even putting up street signs. To support this growing infrastructure, they focus on finances, taking control of oil resources and becoming systematic kidnappers. They have secured multi-million-dollar ransoms from many Western countries.
You want me to talk nice?
On the battleground, they're more professionalized than most of their competitors. ISIS's ranks include many officers as well as soldiers from Saddam Hussein's army who draw on decades of military experience. Another distinctive advantage is how ISIS used technology to woo fighters from all over the world and in many languages. They're strategic online, using Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. They released videos featuring a captured British journalist hosting slickly produced talks trying to convince Western audiences on the merits of jihad.
Over the next few programs, I'm going to show you the truth.
This kind of propaganda is working. ISIS now boasts about 3,000 foreign fighters from 80 countries.
I was like any other regular Canadian. I watched hockey.
Upon their return to Iraq in June 2014, their first major military victory was the fall of the country's second largest city, Mosul. It shocked the world. Then the militants quickly seized more Iraqi towns, encroaching on Baghdad. A second high-profile moment was the forcible expulsion of the Yazidis, a religious minority in Iraq. Some were killed, and more than 30,000 were forced to flee.
So 50,000 people, we estimate, are stuck in the mountains at this time.
Another key to their expansion is sheer brutality. There are the mass executions and unmarked graves of mostly fellow Muslims. Many reports of rape and of women being sold also continue to surface. ISIS's brutal tactics, with regular beheadings and the killings of civilians, were even criticized by Al-Qaeda's leadership, which formally severed ties in February 2014. But since August 2014, resistance to ISIS grew. First, they were dealt a significant blow online. Social media sites, now more adept at spotting ISIS's videos, take them down almost immediately. Second, on the military front, an international airstrike campaign has slowed the group's advance.
America will lead a broad coalition to roll back this terrorist threat.
President Obama deployed more non-combat troops to Iraq in early November. And in Syria, where the headquarters remain, airstrikes have destroyed many oil refineries. Now, instead of storming into towns with a show of bravado, ISIS fighters move in small groups and rely on sleeper cells. Finally, a turning point came from some local tribes, villagers, and Iraqi troops who are banding together to push the group back. ISIS's momentum has stalled significantly since last summer, but they remain in control of large swaths of territory. They've kept the world's attention largely through a steady stream of increasingly shocking videos, as well as inspiring violence worldwide. But now, under so much continued pressure, the question is, how will ISIS continue to evolve?